You guys will have to accept me the way I am.
Hello.
Sometimes sometimes
Join.
depends on the day.
Join.
Aber raw. Kote raw. Kote. Nahana. Guys, today I'm gonna go live for a good 2 hours. Cause we're thinking I get a Emmy guy.
Motor join guys.
Banka like maybe 5 minutes. Spend the day with me while I work from home. You know we can get chips how. Yeah, tell me like go toilet. Guys, oh, terrible things are happening in the internet. Guys, to be honest, Ruthie, but how about 84,000? But now about tura, yo, grocery. Yeah, ma'am. Kirbana batura grocery. Grocery. School fees. Kamo sonse go oje lwena. The holiday mo. Yo, ha. Bro, got bit. Guys, I've been trying to. I need to do my hair. I need to do my nails. I need to do my lashes. Yo, winter e borela tsona tse. Hi, good morning, guys. Guys, let me tell you, please like the live. If you can, please like the live. Let's like this live. Let's like this live. Good morning, guys. It's very cold in Joburg. Like, it's very cold where I am. There's no way. And right now, I'm just having a good time. And today, I think I'm gonna go live for the longest time, even if, like, we just, I know! Yeah. Guys, please like the live. Please like the live. It's very cold. I can't believe this. I can't believe how cold it is here. Yo. But I went to the gym today and clock that. At least I went to the gym and I'm feeling better and I'm feeling good, man. Like, it's not bad. I'm having bad hair days. I need to do my hair. I need to do my lashes. I need to. Hi, Luciva. How are you doing? Yo, I wanted to snow so bad. I need to do my hair. I need to do my hair. I need to do my lashes. Like, I've been feeling, you know what? That's the thing about winter, guys. Like, you don't want to do anything. You just want to chill indoors and not do anything and just be like, woo, woo, yeah. But yeah, it looks good. It's fine. It's just fine. But I need to do like braids. I need to do my lashes, my skin. needs to eat. Like winter just needs you to be chilling at home and just be like, okay, this is what's happening. This is, oh my god, and I hate that. Guys, I think I used to love winter so much. I used to love winter so much, but right now I'm just like, guys, it's fine. Wrap it up, winter. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, because there's no way. Like, you get so lazy, you get tired, you get like, something has to give. Something about winter has to give something. Yo. Nothing is giving right now as we speak, guys. Yo, yeah. But how are you guys doing? No, I just came in and I'm just like, I'm feeling so good. I went to the gym, and I think, guys, going to the gym will help you in all angles. It will help your mental health. It will help with, like, you get this energy that you don't know where you got it from, and you're just like, okay, life is worth living again. Life is worth living again. So that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just like, hi, Masachom. I'm in South Africa. And you know what? I'm liking the fact that these days, guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this live. I like the fact that these days I'm seeing a whole lot of South Africans. It's a good thing. It's really a good thing. Please, please. Hi, Araya. How are you doing? I'm nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm good, Araya Mambara. I'm good. Guys, please like this live. Like, you see here, you just tap on it. You love me, Orifile. You wish you could meet me. Don't worry, we'll meet one day. One day we are going to meet. Don't worry. Don't worry. Where are you in South Africa? Guys, I wanted to check this. Guys, I need coffee. I need something hot. Like winter. Okay, you know what I was saying, right? Winter is boring because, one, you're feeling cold. Two, you are always hungry. Three, there's always, like, you need to eat something every moment, every 2 seconds. Oh my god. And then there's Junior. Junior, why are you at? I'm in Rustenburg. Let's meet. Give me your number. But show me. I can't give you my number on a live. This is a live. You know? And yeah, guys, please like the live. Please like the live. Let's get to 5 likes. Hmm. Let's get to 5 likes. Guys, I think, yeah, winter. I'm in Rustenburg. No, Rustenburg is not far. To be honest, from Joburg, it's not far. It's actually not far. This house has so many things here. Oh, guys, you know what? Life is worth living. Like, there's so much to life, but you just get bored. Like, there's so much to life. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Guys, you know what now? I've been trying to also just check the things. I love their content. My child is trending. Hi, Menzi. Pull up to Durban. But how am I gonna get to Durban? My child is trending. No, my day is good. My day is good. I'm having just a moderate day. Yeah. Junior, what trend?
Hello. Okay, what's trending?
he doesn't know what's trending. But like, what do you mean he's trending? I should pull up to Devon. I'll come to Devon. Guys, I've been wanting to go to Devon, hey.
How
I wanted to go to
how was
Devon
your
for
day
these
so far?
holidays, but like, yeah, I think next month.
When I see
I think next month. Yeah, I wanted to
him,
go
I
to
will.
Devon. That's the thing. I wanted to do so many things, man.
Mbappe!
Sure. On TikTok. No, it can't be.
My name
You'll be
is
my tour guide. Oh, that would be nice. Where in Durban are you? Are you in the CBD? Are you in?
Junior, and my life is so sick.
My name is Junior, and my life is. He was rapping for you guys. Oh, guys, you know what? I think I wanna go live for the whole day today. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy, and I'm just like, I'm feeling a bit confused. You know that thing, guys, when you're feeling happy, but you're also like, okay, 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 all right. Yeah, I'm feeling like that. I'm just happy, but also I'm just like, like, you know, breathe in and out type of ish. Type of ish. Like the songs that my nephew sings. That's why I have 2 bathrooms. I wish we could talk in real life or in on WhatsApp. But you can talk to me. Right now you're talking to me in real life. Hmm. Guys, you know what? I think I'm so confused as to what kind of content I want to make. I still want to share a bit of my life, but I also want to talk about uh, tech. So now I spoke to this other lady and she was like, I shouldn't limit myself, I shouldn't do this. But now I'm just like, because I'm going on these lives, it's more of I'm sharing my life. I'm sharing like how I'm doing things. And you know, so now I'm just like, I'm so confused because it's not like these lives, like it's lives where I'm talking about whatever that I'm talking about on my channel. It's more of yeah, you know. So yeah, it's so confusing. It's so confusing having to start a YouTube channel and you just like, oh, the main thing was just to do this, but like now you just feel like you're just deviating and you're just like, okay, maybe I might as well just share a little bit of my life. But I do enjoy this. Like I do enjoy live streaming. Like live streaming is where I'm at, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the live streams more than I'm enjoying like uploading shorts or uploading um long videos. Like I'm enjoying talking to people where we just like, oh, I'm learning this. Because yesterday I think I've learned so much. When I went on this live, I've learned so much and I'm liking the fact that I'm learning so much and I'm seeing like the results of me just like not just posting and be like, oh, I'm just gonna post or whatever, you know. Yeah, so I'm in that phase of my life where I'm just trying to find myself, you know, just finding myself. And after that, I think things will be better and things will be great. But yeah, as I find myself, I'm at a point where I'm just saying that as I find myself, I need to find myself while I'm moving. Move while you find yourself. Move. So yeah, I'm moving, but I'm trying to find myself as to what should I do? Like, what's gonna be? Because I don't want to be creating, I want to create things that are of value. I want someone to go back and say, oh, I've learned something on this channel, you know? Hi, Mr. Ho. It was good choice to listen to your live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, so I'm just trying to also see what am I gonna do, and yeah, because I want to be a person of value. I want to create value. I want people to see me or see my content and they feel like life is worth living again. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be a person yeah, like you're just watching, you're like, oh Lorna, oh yes, oh, you're just doing this, yeah. Yeah, so I think you should just be patient with me, guys. And when as I discover myself and the kind of things, do you like do specific topics on lives or just yapping? Exactly, Menzi. I don't do specific topics because you know what happens, right? I think that I'm such a yapper and there's always something to yap around, like yap about. And so that's why I'm saying that maybe I should start like having topics, like really have a what have a plan, but also I don't want to have a plan that will also just be like um make you this, like you're just talking about something and you just don't know where the conversation is going. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just come in and I catch up with people and we talk and we laugh. Sometimes we talk about countries because it's different people from different countries. Sometimes we talk about so many things. Like there are so many things that I've learned even on this live, you know. So it's just a thing where I need to find myself and understand as to, do I want to yap around and just have a, oh guys, let's do this, or yeah, let's talk about SA. How can we change SA? Yeah, no. I think with SA, to be honest, I don't know, guys' name. Here's my chat. Here's how I view the like how South Africa is now. I think if we start with communities and we start working on people, like individual choices that people do, and we start with different communities and push the whole narrative that you need to push your like work hard, do this in these small communities now. I think if our community leaders were the best leaders, because obviously my community, I'm just making an example, the problems that I have right now in my community is not the same problem that someone that lives in Durban would have, right? So some people are suffering, like I'm just making an example, people that live in Senton, they don't have nyaupe problems, you know, but people that live in Soweto do have nyaupe problems, right? So if we start with communities or the community leaders solving and getting information from like the high or the top government people, then we can be able to help like the whole country as South Africa. So I think that it bounces back to a community, and then after community, individuals, families. If families are fine or families are stable, I think that they can be able to 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 influence how the kids are going to be, and that will actually help the broader perspective. I know that a president is there to also help and make things easier, but sometimes I feel like our community leaders also need to have a like much impact, but obviously they can't have impact if they're not getting any support from the government, right? So I think that if we had community leaders or people that are in the same thing and they are pushing or they are helping South Africa, then it's easier for me to talk to someone that is living in the same place as me. It's easier for me to say, you know what, Masego, this is what you need to do. You know what, Menzi, this is what you need to do. It's easier for me. We are fixing this small sample, and each communities are fixing. By the time we get to the whole country, things are better. But unfortunately, like in South Africa, it's just a bad. We are in a bad state, guys. Like nothing is working. Our communities are not good. Our government is not good. We can see that there's so much corruption, even with that whole Mkhwanazi thing. It's a mess. It's just a mess. The school system that we have is not, yeah, man. Like, I don't think that what the government has pushed in terms of the school system is on par with the world that we are living in. The world that we are living in is more focused on technology, because at the end of the day, obviously we are not all going to be tech specialists, we are not all going to be tech people, but I believe that in anything that you are passionate about, you can be able to incorporate whatever tech thing that is already there, you know. So our system is already like backwards, but the life that we are living is just far ahead. And that is one of the problems that I have, that the system in place is not good for a person that's living in the now world. We are still using the same concepts or the same things that we did back then, and then we want, all of a sudden we want solutions. Yeah, that to me, that always, like it baffles me as to how the things are, because it's more like, I'm just making an example. If I had to have a kid right now, and then obviously my mom, when my mom was raising me, it was a different era, right? There are certain things that I'm gonna take from how my mom raised me, but it doesn't mean that my kid is gonna be the, like, have the same thing, or the same, I'm gonna push the same values and the same things as they did to me, right? So I think that that's what's happening with our country, that the things that we have in the system and the thing, like all of these things are just not on par with the world that we live in. And that's why we are always going to have people that are far ahead. China will always be far ahead from us. What's this country, America will always be far ahead of us, because what we are dealing with, it's not a root problem. We are just dealing with it and still using the same things that were done 10 years ago, the same things that were done 20 years ago. We're still using the same thing, but we want to have a change in this system. So it's just it's just a confusing thing. And I think that until we have a leader in South Africa, until we have people, especially high school, exactly, until we have people that are in leadership programs, or people that are in leadership that are going to say, I want change, because obviously you're not gonna see change now. And that's the problem that people have when they go into leadership things. They think that they are going to get a change now. When you teach your kid how to, like, have values and stuff, they're not gonna use the values right now. But in the future, we need leaders that are not corrupt. We need leaders that are going to see that, you know what, whatever that I'm going to put right now is going to foster change in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, even, you know. So I think the people that go into leadership, they go into leadership and then they see that, oh, there's money, and then they forget about the things that they had promised us. They get there and then they forget why they are there, and that's why we will always have this problem of people. And unfortunately, maybe sometimes you might find out that the people that go into leadership, they go there with the good intentions, but the people around them are just doing weird things, you know. So that's why I'm saying that, like, it's a very hard thing. And until we have people in leadership people in government and in leadership that are that want to build a society, or people that are going to be seeing for the future, check the future, what's happening that side, then we could have a good system in South Africa. But unfortunately, we will always be following what China is doing. We'll always be following what USA is doing. We will always be following other people. And that, to me, it's not a great showcase of the leadership that we have. It's just not. People, when they get to leadership problems, they um roles, they just think for themselves. They get so selfish. And to be honest, I'm not mad. We are humans, guys. We are humans. I know that at some point, obviously, with you, maybe I'm making an example, if they put you in a leadership problem, you are leadership role, you are firstly going to check um firstly you are going to check what's this sorry, you are going to make sure that maybe your finances are fine, like your financial well-being and all other things. And I'm not against that. I'm not against people looking out for their financial well-being, because at the end of the day, sometimes you get into certain positions because you want to better your life in terms of finances. But I think that when people start getting into finances and they do all of these things, they forget the motive or the main thing, that you went into government so that you can serve the people. So serve the people, and then the finances will be an addition to what you already have. You could say all kids to go to disciplinary. You think so? Disciplinary camps? No, I'm not for that, because I feel like disciplinary. But you could also just tell me what you think. I think that disciplinary camps are just more of a thing that they used back then, where they just force you to do things. Some people are not born. I think that there are people that are not born into like that lifestyle. Your life, you are a softie, and now you are forced to act a certain way because someone is able to run faster than you. Now you feel, or you deem less of a of a person because someone is running faster than you. I don't think I agree with that one. But I feel like we all need to also have something that's gonna help individuals first, and then we can, like Ramaphosa playing with 2 million at Limpopo. Exactly, like yo guys, there's a lot that's happening right now, and even that General Mkhwanazi is is talking, like, is just showing the type of corruption that is happening in South Africa. um like there's a lot that's happening, like the corruption that's happening when some people, I don't know, some people, you just see them like they have money, and when you check and you trace back, that's because they are politically inclined or politically affiliated with other people. And unfortunately, that's the world, or that's how South Africa is working right now. But I don't mind. For me, I'm just like, I don't mind people eating money or having certain things, but at least, guys, like, show that you are there for the people. Like, have some change. Have We all want money, we all want to live that certain lifestyle, but like when you get to these positions, help the people. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So yeah, guys. So yeah, that's just me yapping and yeah. Yeah, Barry, is it just this, or you just yapping? Oh, guys, yeah. But that was a very good conversation. And actually, sometimes I do feel, with me personally, with myself, sometimes I do feel that sudden thing that makes me feel like I'm not doing anything to better the community, or not even the community, the people. Because with the kind of information that you have, or you just sharing your information, it could be helping someone. It could be helping someone. And somehow I do feel like sometimes I'm not playing my role in hi Gift, thank you so much. I'm not playing my role in making sure that people also are kind of like informed, or people, because there are certain people, obviously they don't need to have certain things, right? They need to be like informed in a certain way. So I think that somehow I'm also not playing that role of sharing information, of teaching people, of like being the change that I want to see in my community, and being the change. So it's more of, you end up seeing yourself, I don't know, when you go into these corporate places, you end up wanting to go up the corporate ladder, or pushing your narrative, or pushing that thing that says I'm leaving a certain lifestyle, and then you forget that maybe with that little information that you have and you share it to the world, someone might change, someone might be a better person, you know? You were in a dream and you saw me. Oh my god. Gifty. Have you subscribed, Gift? So I think that we need to have, that's my nephew. We need to have certain individuals that will be, in as much as you are finding yourself, or you are not working in a very, like in a government space or anything, but you are trying to push or help the community, so that we are all just better people, and not just want to show hore, yo, now guys, I'm in tech, this is what I'm able to now afford a trip to Europe, or I'm now able to do this and that, which is more of a lifestyle thing than you having to add value to what's happening, hore. Oh, okay, this is what I'm doing, but I want you to get better. I want you to do this. I want you to learn about, like, research on this. I want you to know that these are the things that you can do to better your financial state. Because I feel like a lot of people these days are now going through that phase where the money that you are earning, or the money that you're getting, it's not amounting to the same lifestyle or the same things that are happening these days, because things are expensive. My kids are, oh, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Our country is corrupt. That is why other countries think South Africa is poor. Exactly. Hi, Shane. How are you doing? Exactly. I think that, like, our country is corrupt, and we need leaders that are going to say, I need a change for everyone. Like, I need people to change. And the things, you know what, Nam? Okay, I can agree that what's happening on social media, sometimes we get so, it just shows that we are just so focused on other people's lives and the lifestyles that they live, that we even forget the problems that we have in South Africa. Like, because right now, what's happening with the whole Grace Mondlana thing, like, everyone is talking about Grace Mondlana. You go to Twitter, they're talking about this. Thank you so much, Shane. You go to TikTok, it's the same thing. You go to Instagram, and you're like, guys, we have bigger issues in the country. We have things that we need to, and the focus that we have in this whole country, I'm not sure, guys. Like, I'm really not sure about the focus. The way we focus on things, and the things that we focus on in this country, sometimes it's very alarming. It's very alarming. But I can't say anything. But I am also one of those people, because at some point I was just like, oh, did you see this person? Did you see this person? Did you see what Grace Mondlana did? Did you see? And then now it got to a point where it's like, Junior.
Yes.
It got to a point where now you just like, oh my god, okay, now let's stop. Like, now let's stop. We are here now, and yeah. So that's how I view this whole thing, that we are so focused on the lives and the lifestyles and the things that we're doing. Like, our focus is just solely on things that we need to. Hi, Anuradha, how are you doing?
Anirara.
Anuradha,
Lol.
so as that's one of the things that I was saying, that as I create my content, I want my content to also have a little bit of of hope, or give people like solutions. Like, I feel like if I am able to create a solution, like, and people are fine.
The people in our country is.
Shane, where are you from?
I'm from India.
So I think that we need to have, like, we need to be or have such individuals that will say, I want to have a better community. I want the people around me to know that this is what you need to do. And somehow, if I'm able to teach that to Junior is going to be a better human being, because they also going to pass the message, or the friends are going to see that, oh, Junior is living like this, Junior is kind, Junior is doing this, Junior is trying to be a better human being. She's able to also influence the people that are in his space, and then somehow it's more of a sample. Everyone is being influenced, and we are all getting, like, or being people that are nice, like good people. But unfortunately, people these days, they just want things in monetary. You just want people to see that, oh, guys, just look at me, I'm in Cape Town in a yacht, and look at me, I'm doing this, oh, look at me, I'm doing that. So it's more of, we are trying to push this whole thing, but we forget that whatever that you are doing, the work that you are putting out, or what you are teaching someone else, could help them, and they could be better. So that's where I was just kind of having a confusion, or a conflict of interest, where I'm saying I want to make a change with the content that I put.
Hi, I need advance.
Would you choose a good job that is the worst location that you really hate, or trash job in a place that you love? If I see your nephew, I will run. He's my best content creator on TikTok. My nephew. Okay, so with the job, right? Yo, it's very tricky, because one, with the job, you need to know what are your what are your goals, right? So if my goal, let me just make an example. If my goal is to fix home and stay at home, and you stay in that worst location, because your short-term goal is this, I would do that. Yeah, but so it depends on the goals that you have. If you want, if your goals are aligning with you having a good job, because sometimes you could be having a good job and the worst location, but the money is good, and you know that you need to have more money, right? So that's what's aligning with your goal. But there are people that are just saying, I don't want a whole lot of money, I have this small thing, and this small thing I'm able to do, or do other things with that small thing. Then, so it will always depend on the goals, or the short-term goals that you have, or the long-term goals that you have. So I think that that's the main thing, where you need to also know what are the goals that you have, and what do you want to do. South Africa, because we are black. Yeah, so it will depend. It always depends on the goals that you have, to be honest. I think so. I think so. And you need to also find yourself in a place where you know what you want, like the things that you want to attain from that job. Because sometimes you could be having a good job, but you are not happy. And sometimes you could be having the worst jobs, but because the goals are aligning with what maybe your family is close. I'm just making an example. Maybe your family is close by, but your job is not nice. But when you look at your life outside your work, your family is close, you have a good sense of relationship with people that are in the job, but the job is not fulfilling you, then Yeah, it will always depend on the goals that you have. But unfortunately in life I've realized you can't always have the same, like you can't have the most perfect thing. Like you can't say, oh, I'm in a good job and I'm getting paid good money and I'm doing this. Like there's always gonna be like something. Hi, Des Engineer. Influencing, it's about one upping each other nowadays, which is annoying. Going on a holiday, vacation, not talking about the challenges you faced and solutions. So it's just exactly that's you see what you just said, Lusucho, that's true. Like influencing these days is more about, oh guys, this is what I'm doing. Look at me. I'm able to do this. I'm able to do that. And I'm doing, you know, and yeah, man, I think that yeah, it's just it's not good. Even though there are people that get motivated in terms of maybe seeing someone, or oh, Desiree, I remember with Desiree, I was seeing her, she was using this kind of content camera and now she's getting better. She's now using a certain kind of camera or something, right? There are people um that get motivation over that. But I've realized that yeah, influencing is more about like people are no longer sharing information. People are just like, look at me living the best life and stuff. And yeah, no, I'm not happy with how we are doing things, but unfortunately we are all doing things differently and we are all in. Hi Tammy, how are you doing? What's good? Yo, I'm in these streets, Sana. Angisa preach. Yo. Yeah, we're just talking about things. But today, guys, I love this conversation that we are having. That we are always talking about things like we want to be seen doing things. We wanna be seen doing stuff, and we forget that maybe you sharing some sort of information will help someone that is just chilling at home, that just bought their bundles, guys. Also, we need to also remember there are people that struggle to even get bundles. There are people that don't have bundles in their houses. And when they go on social media, the first thing they see is someone in Dubai. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying I think that like our generation is so focused on things that are just like tangible, materialistic things, man. Like it's not cute. It's not cute. People need information. People need jobs. People need yeah, and that's why I'm saying that I think that I also am to blame in terms of what am I doing to my community? Because sometimes we'll be blaming the government. The government is up there. Cyril Ramaphosa is up there. What am I doing to change my community? What am I bringing to my community? Is when my community sees me, are they saying, "Oh, here's this girl," you know? What do you, what are you doing? You know, what are you, you know? Oh, this girl is living this lifestyle. No, what am I doing? What am I doing, me, myself, in my community? Am I pushing change or am I just saying, hey, guys, look at me, I'm living the lifestyle? So, hey, it's very tough, this world. Hello, miss, can I find a job in your country? Yeah, you can. What kind of skills do you have? You can be able to find a job in South Africa. But maybe you could do like a whole lot of online jobs because I know in my team there are a lot of Indians. Being broke is a choice. No, it's not a choice, Menzi. It's not a choice. Being broke is not a choice. There are people that were born into that situation, right? It's not a choice, guys. There are people that have it hard outside there. Yo, guys, exactly. Time. There are people that have it hard outside there. Just buying bundles to them is very hard. Just even getting 1 rand for maguinya, guys, is very hard. And people, I think sometimes we are blindfolded by privilege, privilege can blindfold you, and that's one of the things that I pray. And I'm like, even if I would have kids, or even if I would have people, I'd always just want to reinforce to them that if when you are privileged, you should know you shouldn't allow privilege to blindfold you and think that other people are not doing much work, or other people are not doing this because for you things came that easy. Because some people, when not, you could be like a simple thing like bundles. I could be having fiber, but someone doesn't even have that one rand ya gore a reke dijo. So yeah, I hate that people are racist about Indians and Pakistan. No, people are not really racist. They're not. I don't think so. I think people are not. Yeah, so I think sometimes we do, and to be honest, Menzi, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you, because I think that we it happens that sometimes you just don't see how privileged you are until you go outside and you try to help people, or you hear about other people and you're like, yo, people have it worse. Yabo. So now I think that we just need to pray that our lifestyle, or the things that we are privileged to have, don't really interfere or make us feel like other people are lazy, or other people are just broke, or other people are just not doing much. It reminds me of the recent Hilton College and Michael House issue raised by the principal about oh, conspicuous consumerism. Sorry, English. South Africa is the most unequal country in the world. Being humble is so important. South Africa is the most unequal country in the world, to a point where you look at the unemployment rate that we have right now. But you just go to the north, the kind of cars that are there, the Porsches, and people are saying cars are expensive. You go check, you like, oh, even I-10 is more expensive. But people are driving Porsches, people are driving. Come on. Yeah, sure, 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 sure. And you see, and you look at Michael House, and you look at all of these colleges, and you check their the amount of school fees that is there, and the amount of things that they do. Because sometimes you'd be looking, you like, oh, okay, your child goes to that school. When you get to people that are going to the school during holidays, they have to go to certain countries. During holidays, they have to. So imagine someone just was brought up in that lifestyle, and they're just going to that place, and they go to that school, and then they are not used to going to the townships. They don't know what's happening in the townships. They just know that they have to go to another country for holidays. For December, they're like, oh, we're gonna have a Europe summer, or whatever, or whatever. It's bad, guys. It's bad. And no matter how much, that's what I always tell myself, that we need to also find a way. We, as we are growing, obviously, I think that my kids are not gonna have the same experiences, or the same lifestyle choices, or the same things that I had. So obviously, while you are teaching your kids, you still need to also have that thing where you're just telling them that you are privileged enough, because there are people that are having it worse. The North is like a whole different country. The North is a whole different country. Cape Town is like a whole different country. You go to those places and you just like, oh my gosh, are we literally in South Africa? Because when you are from the hood, especially when you are from the hood, you like, guys, there are people that don't mind paying this much just to help their dog eat, a dog, an entire dog. And when I in your head, and when I in the hood, you just know how a dog is a papa le nam le metsi. And then someone else's dog out there is eating wagyu meat. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's bad. But I think that we need to also teach our kids that let's I am from the hood. I'm from the hood. So obviously, so that's why I'm saying that obviously when you work hard, you are gonna push people, or your kids are not gonna be, or they'll only experience the hood because they're going to their magoko. Do you get what I'm saying? But when you look at it, hantle, like go being up, go being up, some people have it so easy. Like some people have so much money to a point where the things that they have, the decisions that they have, among or I want to. Hey, miss, you are beautiful. Thank you, Anurada. Some people have it easy that to a point that when they think of holidays, they're like, okay, which continent have I not been in? Which, and omong unza batla gore a ye ko the first plane ha. They've never been in a plane ever in their lives. So that's why I'm saying hore, we need to be very like when we need to ask God not to blindfold us when we are privileged enough to see ourselves in these spaces, to see ourselves doing certain things that I think that the people before us were not able to do. And we need to also pass on the information to the next generation that you see what you are having right now is privilege. And funny enough, we were just mad at our parents where our parents would tell us, "Oh, I was walking to school, I had to go fetch what and do." I think we need to still pass on that kind of information so that you tell your kids and your kids are able to see that, you know what, you are privileged. You are privileged. There are people that are still doing the same things that our parents are doing in this day and age. There are people that are still fetching water from the tanks. There are people that are still struggling just to find electricity. Yeah. Hey guys. Some of us started traveling once we started working for ourselves and we still have black tax. Exactly, so like that's how true, like it's true, it's very true that you needed I needed to, so like for me, okay, for me, like I can't say, like there are certain things that I needed to, okay, let me just make an example. Buying an iPhone, I needed to work so that I can be able to afford myself an iPhone. I did not get it from my parents, but with someone, they were able to buy them an iPhone. And I've always wanted an iPhone because there was a time where everyone had an iPhone. And I was like, oh, guys, I need an iPhone. But I needed to work for me to get myself an iPhone. And with black text, unfortunately, those are the things that we as the black generation will always have, because now you need to constantly think of home. Hore ba jele ko ntlung, did they have this, did they have that, did they have that? So we are fighting so many things, it's black tax, it's the system being against you, it's the money that you're getting. You need to make sure that the money that you have, you are praying for it, or let it be more, the money that I've been given, let it just expand or try to. And also, guys, people think that you bury here, try multiple streams of income. You go there, you try the multiple streams of income. The multiple streams of income requires multiple streams of energies, requires multiple streams of time, multiple streams of everything, baba. So like we can only, that's why I'm saying that whatever the information or the things that we do have, we need to be able to just share it out there and someone listen and be like, okay, because of this video I was able to do this and that and that and that. Not this whole thing ARD lifestyle that we are doing these days, wanting to show people who Lena, I'm now leaving. Now I'm able to go to Italy, and do all of these things. Oh, guys, at work they are pulling me. So, guys, I'll come back later on. Oh, this was such a nice. Okay. I'll come back later on, and we can just chat. Thank you so much.